All right, this is just going to be a quick one from your old pal, Old Nerd. I bought a couple of collections this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and this is one of them. This was a JLA collection, $75 for this JLA collection. The lady had it on Facebook Marketplace. It was a couple hours drive away. I saved it for a while, kind of hemmed and hawed about it, thought about it. She just had like a couple of big, like large photos of the collection just kind of spread out randomly on the floor, like no rhyme or reason to it. And I saw that the JLA Avengers were in there, and a couple of other noteworthy ones. But it was a couple hours drive away. She wanted $100 for it. I didn't know what kind of shape they'd be in or anything. But finally, I just said, okay, what the heck? I'll offer her 75. So I did, and she accepted. So my wife and I yesterday on Memorial Day, we went on a road trip and went to a couple of our favorite discount grocery stores where I got this fantastic Tim Hortons maple flavored coffee. It's very good stuff. The lady with the collection, she met us, so I didn't have to drive all the way to her to pick it up. And she said that these are her husband's comics. He doesn't read them anymore, and she wanted them out. And he said okay, so she's selling them. She said that he's got more too, and she's gonna go through them and get back with me. So hopefully she does, because these are all in really great condition. There's pretty much an entire run of the 1997 JLA series started by Grant Morrison. There you can see the Mark Waid, the first major Mark Waid arc, Tower of Babel. Like I said, the JLA Avengers miniseries is in there. A full run of Crisis was in there. These really cool Man of Steel were in there. These are not quite full size comics, as you can see there. MPI Audio. These came with a cassette tape back in like 1987. So that's all 6 issues of the Man of Steel series. The cassette tapes aren't with it, but the comics are in great shape. And then there's just a whole bunch of miniseries and one shots. JLA Titans, JLA Wildcats, Justice League The Nail. What else was in here? Oh, JLA Created Equal by Kevin McGuire on art. All these Gatekeeper, JLA and the Spectre. Down here we got JLA Year One. I think this is a 12-issue series by Mark Waid. I think this is missing 1 issue out of the 12. And just a whole bunch of other stuff JLA related. All these JLA, DC Marvel, got JLX, the 4-issue DC versus Marvel series. What was down on the bottom here is Spider-Man and Batman and Spider-Man. Trinity by Matt Wagner. He's one of my favorite creators. Love his artwork. Kingdom Come, the 4 issues of Kingdom Come were in there. They're not in the nicest condition for some reason. They're pretty beat up, but all 4 issues are there. Superman, Wonder Woman, Whom Gods Destroy by Chris Claremont. Some others over here. We got just a bunch of like one shots, I think. So there's well over 100 comics in here. Great shape. Like he must have gone to a comic shop to get them, because almost all of them are in bags and boards, and almost all are direct edition. So he must have gotten them from the comic shop, and he took real good care of them. So I'm pretty excited for the lady to get back a hold of me with the rest of his collection. Hopefully, fingers crossed, she does. And also, if you watched my Kino Lorber March Madness sale video just recently, I watched these two. Secret of the Incas, great, fun adventure starring Charlton Heston. Technicolor. You can tell on the back it says it was an inspiration for the Indiana Jones series, and when you're watching this, you can pick out a lot of Indiana Jones in it. This is a good movie. And then I watched Cold Sweat. So Papa Rick had a question about this, if it was an Italian film. It is. It is Italian and French co-production. So this is filmed, takes place in the south of France, but it's an Italian-French co-production. Starring Charles Bronson, and James Mason is the villain in it. James Mason, an English actor, doing his best American Southern accent. Kind of funny. But this is just your typical bad guy gets out of the business, goes to hide out. A few years of living the good life with a new family. He gets found by his old criminal gang, and they hold his family hostage, and he has to save them. So this was a really good. Had some excellent car chase scenes in it too. But that was my Memorial Day. I also there was another collection I got too, which I hope to do a short on here pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. But and so the lady put all the JLAs in this Mountain Dew cube. All the JLAs were in there for me. And when I dug them out of there, when I got to the bottom of the box, there was an envelope. And I could feel something in there, something small. So I opened it up, and this was in there. Now, some of you old nerds out there probably know what this is right off the bat. I did not. I messaged the lady and said, hey, I found this in the bottom of the box. You need it back. And she goes, oh, that's Spock's gun. Hopefully I have fun with it. So I guess she doesn't need it back, but I got to do some research and figure out when this is from. But apparently this is a Star Trek weapon. This is a phaser maybe. So I'll do a little research and see if I can figure out what this is. And if anybody watching knows, please comment down below and let me know. But yep, that was my Memorial Day. Hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.